Spartan Kid Outdoors family, today's the day. Today's the day that a little something I've been waiting to come in the mail that I picked up off of Amazon shows up. This little guy's got the key. So we're walking over to the mailbox right now, and hi baby, and we're gonna pick it up, and we're gonna show you exactly what we got. Let me turn it. Here it is. It's here, guys. Here it is. I'm gonna get back in the house and I'm gonna show you exactly what I picked up off of Amazon. Super excited about this one. All right guys, so this is what I have been waiting for, and I'm gonna open it here with you guys. I'm gonna be doing a review, not just a review, I'm gonna be doing a comparison video with this little thing that I've been waiting to get from KastKing. I got myself, is that crazy? I got me the KastKing Spartacus Plus, and I'm gonna be doing a comparison video to, hold please, stand by. So we're gonna be doing a comparison with this reel. So I've seen a ton of people do KastKing reviews to lures to so on and so forth, but I'm yet to see one compared to a Shimano. Shimanos are such gosh dang good reels. I want to do a side-by-side with a KastKing Spartacus Plus to a Shimano casitas. So I'm gonna put these two to the test and see which one comes out on top. Alright guys, here we can see the reels side by side. Now one of the first things I look for when choosing a reel is it's gotta be low profile. I hate holding a huge bulky reel in my hand when I'm casting and retrieving. It's just not comfortable. And one of the things that both of these reels hit is its low profile. The Shimano is advertised as a low profile reel. This one is not, but it is super low profile. It's not big and bulky in your hand, and nor is this one. The one thing that I like about this KastKing Spartacus Plus is the size of these handles here. They are significantly bigger than the Shimanos. The Shimanos are made of this just plain rubber, and this one's a rubber cork that these are made out of. The handles are just a lot bigger than them, and it gives you more surface area to crank on these fish. I really like the bigger handle. It feels more sturdy to me. I like the way it feels when it's reeling. Now let's get into what is exactly inside this reel that's gonna affect how far you cast and how smooth the retrieval of your lure is as you're bringing it back to shore or your fish. The KastKing Spartacus Plus is working with 11+1 ball bearings in here. That is going to make for one heck of a cast when you're trying to lob it out there and get it into those areas that are hard to reach. And it's going to make it so that when you're bringing that bait back or even reeling in that fish, you're going to get a smooth, even, consistent retrieve, and it's just going to be so buttery. I mean, just reeling it in without anything on it is just like butter. Getting into what the Shimano casitas has, this one has only four ball bearings plus one, so it has a total of 5 ball bearings. And as you retrieve this thing, you can kind of feel that it's a little bit more rough. There's a little bit more noise as you're retrieving it with this guy. So it's definitely not as smooth as the Spartacus Plus, and that's just going to solely be on the fact that it has that much more ball bearings. It has double the amount of ball bearings in this guy. So definitely the Spartacus Plus takes the edge on retrieval smoothness and castability. And another thing that the Spartacus Plus has going for it with those ball bearings is it's got your corrosion resistant shield around the ball bearings, so those ball bearings are going to stay super smooth. They're corrosion resistant. If some water gets in there, you don't have to worry about corrosion like you would with the Shimano with these just standard ball bearings that are in there. Now with these ball bearings, let's get into the gear ratio on both of these reels. The KastKing Spartacus Plus has a gear ratio of a 6:3 to 1. And the Shimano Casitas has a gear ratio of 7:2 to 1. The Shimano Casitas is a little bit faster, but not by much. If we want to break it down into retrieval rate, for every 360 rotation you take with the Shimano, it takes in 30 inches of line per 360 rotation. Now, with the Spartacus Plus, for every 360 rotation, you take 26 inches of line. So it's not a huge variance, a variance of 4 inches per 360 rotation on the handle. Now let's get to the workings of the Star Drag. They both have this pretty cool that I've always enjoyed, the clicking sound as you tighten and loosen the drag. They both have that. The one difference I will say is the Star Drag on this guy, the actual tensioning and loosening of the drag, on the Shimano, it's plastic. And what you're dealing with here on the Spartacus Plus is you're actually dealing with a metal Star Drag, which is really, really nice. It makes for that extra durability when you're using this. If you're dropping this, which I don't recommend you do, I think this will hold up a lot better than this plastic drag system. So aside from both of these Star Drags clicking as you adjust them, and one of them being metal and one of them being plastic, the amount of drag that you get with your Spartacus Plus is 17.5 pounds of drag. Now that is insane. That is an obscene amount of drag for when you're doing your bass fishing or whatnot. But if you're using this reel for, let's say, pike or I mean, you name it, those bigger game fish, that drag is gonna come in handy. What gives this reel the ability to have so much torque when it comes to drag is it's got 4 carbon fiber plates for the drag system. That's the one key thing with this, is it's got a carbon fiber drag that gives it the ability to have 17.5 pounds of drag. 17.5 pounds of drag. That is insane. Now when we're getting into the Shimano, this one does not have a carbon fiber drag system. It has whatever the standard is. I'm not sure. I couldn't find any information on what the drag system's made out of, but this only has 12 pounds of drag. Now, 12 pounds of drag may be enough, but it's always nice to have that extra 5.5 pounds of drag when you're dealing with those bigger fish. If I was catching my PB on either one of these two reels, I would much rather have the one with more drag so that I can handle the fish better. Now let's get into the braking system. Both of them have the external brake and they're very user friendly. With the Shimano Casitas, you have just your standard brake. It goes all the way up until 6. So very smooth when you're adjusting it. The one thing that I don't like, it's in this little recessed pocket. So if you have bigger fingers like I do, fat fingers should I say, it's a little bit harder to get in there and adjust it. You kind of have to do it more with your fingernail. It's not a huge nuisance, but it'd be a lot nicer if it was just outside and on a turn knob. The Spartacus Plus has a nice big dial to it. That's the nice thing. As I was saying with this Casitas, is it's so dang small and you have to get into this little recessed pocket that it has and tune it with your fingernail. With this one, I mean, it's a quick turn it, what do you need, and it's done. Let's get into the braking system that these guys have on the inside. So to get on the inside of this reel, it's actually one little lever down on the bottom here. You just flip it over and you then just turn and pull out. Make sure you don't pull your spool out there because it does come out when you take that little door off. So when you're inside here, you see your additional braking system. Now, this one has little notches that you can move forward or backward, just like so, to apply the brake or take down the brake.
I always like reels with dual braking systems because you can really tune these guys and fine tune them so that you get no backlash whatsoever. This one is not as user friendly. It doesn't seem as sturdy. It's these little plastic knobs that feel like they're gonna break as I'm trying to release that brake there. I mean, they don't feel very sturdy at all. I am yet to have any issue with them, but I'm always scared when adjusting these things that I'm going to break off one of those little knobs. So this is the Shimano casitas internal braking system. Is just these 4 little pins that you either fold up or fold down. To reattach your door or your brake door, you just slip it on right there and you fold up, come back down to the bottom here and flip that locked. Let's get into the Sharky's internal drag system. With the Sharky internal drag system, right on the bottom here, kind of similar to what the Shimano has, you just have a little lever. It doesn't actually stay locked, so what you have to do is you pull the little lever and you twist down and make sure you hold your spool, any one that you can remove from here. The thing that I like about the Spartacus Plus is the internal braking system is a lot more user friendly. With this guy, you're not dealing with some flimsy plastic little latches. With this one, you actually have a turn dial on how much drag you want to set or reduce. That's one thing that I like about it, and it tells you which way is less and which way is more. With that one, you have to figure out, does up mean more brake or does down mean more brake? This one is laid out for you in plain and simple writing, more and less. Super easy to pick what drag you're using, and you don't have to figure out whether you need to flip a switch or not. This makes it extremely user friendly. Now that you got that in there, you got your internal brake system set, and now you tune it and then you tighten your outside drag as needed. Alright, now you guys are probably wondering what the heck is the price difference, right? As of today, when I recorded this video, Sunday, March 25th, you can pick up the Shimano Casitas 151 HG for $99.98. You can pick up today for $45.98. More than half the price of the Shimano. You can pick up one of these KastKing Spartacus Plus. That's the one thing I like about the Spartacus Plus, is it is one heck of a reel and it's reasonably priced. You can get 2 of these Spartacus Pluses for the price of one of these Shimano casitas. Alright guys, that's going to be it for us today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this helps you guys in the comparison of which one you would rather go with. It's a very clear answer to me, as I was saying, but I'll leave it up to you guys. I'll leave the link in the description below on where you can find one of these Spartacus Pluses, and I think I might even have a coupon code for you guys to get, I believe, 10 or 15% off. So I will leave that linked down below and see if that's still running. Drop a like if this video was helpful. Drop a subscribe if you enjoyed it. And if you guys haven't seen the giveaway video, I'll link that in the description below. Get into this giveaway. I'm giving out actually a free reel. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And we will catch you guys on another episode of Spartan Kid Outdoors. We'll see you guys later.